Alright, hey guys, how are we? Hope you're doing well. We're back with another pre-class warm-up for you guys to do. With all of our pre-class warm-ups, they've been very generalized exercises that we've been doing that everyone can do. This one, I've gotten some advice from Coach Kane, and he's given me some exercises for a more BJJ specific warm-up. Right? That being said, even though it is predominantly aimed towards the BJJ students, these are exercises that are incredibly useful for all martial artists, whether you're doing kickboxing or karate as well. So everyone can do it, but you will need some equipment for this one. All right? Now I've got a kick shield here. I've also got a medicine ball. You only need something solid. No, you don't need something like these. So if you don't have a kick shield, you don't have a medicine ball, don't worry about that. You can get a school bag, fill it up. You just need something solid and stable that's not going to move when we get to our exercises. Right? So what we've got is we've got circular frog jump. Right? That's going to be our main exercise. It's going to be our main cardio exercise to get everything nice and warm. And then we're going to alternate that exercise with some different BJJ specific exercises that for you guys that have done BJJ will seem very familiar. For those of us that haven't, it will be a very interesting experience for your first time. Right? So we go from circular frog jump for a minute, then we go back to kick and twist for a minute, then back to circular frog jump, then to crunches, then back to circular frog jump, and then back to lift and reach for 1 minute, back to frog jumps, and then finishing off with a rotating bridge to finish off at a total of 8 minutes. All right, so again, nice and short. It's going to be a little bit different because a lot of us haven't done these exercises before. So for the circular frog jump, that's where we have our little bits of equipment from, our medicine ball, our kick shield, your school bag filled with clothes so it's nice and stable. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to squat down nice and low, and you're going to lean your body weight onto that piece of equipment, your medicine ball, your bag, whatever. And from that position, you're going to be jumping from in front to the side, back in front to the side, back in front to the side, all while staying nice and low in that bottom squat position. All right? For kick and twist, we're going to start in the top push-up position. Right? Top push-up position, everybody knows how to do that, and you're going to bring one leg, so let's say your right leg, to the opposite hand. And as you bring that leg to your opposite hand, that arm is going to come up, and you're going to twist while kicking that same leg that you've drawn forward off to the side. And then we're going to go back in the opposite direction, back to our top push-up position, opposite leg to opposite arm, twist, and then kick out, and then back to top push-up position. For the crunches, we're going to be lying on the ground, and at that point, it's very similar to how most people do your sit-ups. We're going to stay feet on the ground, knees bent, and you're going to reach up just like you're trying to do that cross lapel choke for those of you guys that do BJJ, and for those of us that don't, we're going to be crossing the arms over and then using that to pull yourself up for that crunch. As you pull yourself up, you don't need to pull yourself up as far as you would for the sit-up that we normally do. You just need to pull yourself up, but the important thing to keep in mind is that we're keeping our neck nice and straight. So you're not going to bring your head forward as you're doing that, keeping your neck nice and straight. Look up to the ceiling, find a point, and keep looking at that point throughout the entirety of your crunch. Then we've got lift and reach, starting in that same crunching position there. We're lying on the ground, knees bent. What you're going to do is you're going to lift with the hips. So you're going to push your hips up, and then you're going to bring your opposite hand across the body, twisting over and touching the ground behind your opposite shoulder. Right? So make sure you're looking in the direction that you're turning, so you're not going to be twisting your neck in any weird or funny ways. You just lift the hips forward and reach over to the opposite side with your arm. Right? And then from there, we've got the rotating bridge. So we all know how to do our bridge, nice and flat back. And then from there, all you're going to do is you're going to choose one arm, you're going to lift it up in the air, and you're going to rotate your body at the same time, and then bring that arm back into the bridge, nice basic bridge position. Then you're going to do the same thing off of the other side, rotating out towards the other side. So we do each of these exercises for a minute, and then we go back to the circular frog jump for a minute, kick and twist for a minute, back to frog jumps for a minute, and then to crunches for a minute, so on and so forth until we get all the way down and finish off our rotating bridge. So that's a total of 8 minutes, nice and short, nice and concise. For those of us that have done BJJ or are doing BJJ, these are very specific exercises for you guys. For those of us that don't be afraid. I haven't done them before. This is my first time doing these exercises today, so you guys will be able to do them at home as well. All right, so I'll be doing this here, we'll get set up and we'll get ready shortly.
All right, good. So make sure you stay on the balls of your feet, rotating right around. Good work, Jordan, keep it up. Okay, make sure you breathe through it, really important. Halfway there, 30 seconds. Good, good, good. Ten seconds to go. And change. Okay, so full rotation through the body. Okay, the only thing that should be touching the ground is your feet and your hands. Halfway. Keep it up. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. Okay, slow it down if you need to. Just breathe through it. And change. Okay, back to the circular frog jump. Good, have little second rests if you need to. Make sure you're breathing through it. Really important to breathe, control your breathing. Oh. Okay, rest if you need to, but try and keep it as short as you can. 10 seconds to go. And change. That's it, well done. Just pull yourself up. Okay, breathe through it, really important. Okay, if you need a little rest, take a little rest. "20 seconds to go. "10 seconds. And change. Okay, back to circular frog. Okay, get yourself into a rhythm. How you feeling, mate? Warmed up? 30 seconds. Ten seconds, mate. And change. Okay, very good. Okay, make sure your butt comes down to the ground. When you get to the middle, don't keep it up all the time. Don't keep your hips up. Okay, so you've got a moment of rest there in the middle while you're twisting. So as you come down, there's your rest. Okay, so just try and relax your body. Okay, as you can see, this isn't the easiest of warm-ups. It's quite challenging. Rest if you need to, but just keep pushing yourself through. Doing well, mate, doing well. 10 seconds to go. Three, two, one, and change. Back to your frog. Doing well, man, keep it up. Not easy.
Smart idea.
Yeah. It's good, mate, you're halfway. Fifteen seconds, keep it up. 10 seconds. And change. Good work, man. Okay, so bridge position. Okay, full stretch at the top. Twisting around. Okay, again, it's really important to control your breathing on this one. Don't hold your breath as you're twisting. Breathe through it. Feel that stretch. Good, mate, nearly there. 15 seconds. Yep, and time. How you feel, mate? Warmed up? Good work, good, okay. That was a hard one, wasn't it? Harder than it looks. Good work.
So as you can see, it's easier said than done. Much easier said than done. Especially for those of us that haven't done these exercises too much. You're probably going to struggle a bit with them. Right? For you guys that do BJJ, you're probably right at home with this and you're probably looking at me wondering, God, he's so unfit. God, what's wrong with him? He looks so stupid doing this. But this is my first time doing these exercises. And for those of you that don't do BJJ, don't be afraid to give this one a go, even if it is your first time doing it. There's always a first time for everything. The only way we're going to get better is to keep on doing these exercises. It's amazing. They all work on the same fundamental mechanics and principles that we do with our basic exercises in karate and kickboxing. But because they do it in such a different way, it feels so much harder than normally we're doing our exercises. Right? So Thanks for commentating over me, John.
No problem.
If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you get notified every time we post a new video. Make sure you like our Facebook page at KC Elite Martial Arts. They'll be in the description below. And make sure if you're a member of our club to send in a request for our members only private Facebook page so you can get updates there and you can view our online classes, because that's where we're going to be posting all of those. That will also be in the description down below. So again, thank you, John.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you, Coach Kane, for helping me come up with this devilish warm-up that nearly killed me. All right? And we'll see you in your class. Os.